Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So today's tip is plan your trips. I actually screwed up today. So I normally am really good about checking all the ads, planning all my trips. I live in a more rural area, so I don't want to have to trek out multiple times. I do work in a a busier, more populated suburb, so I try and plan everything together. So today I didn't. I had a walk. I had to return it, and I had to go all the way to Meyer to return it because it was supposed to be nonstick, and everything stuck to the walk. I was forever having issues issues with it. I've had it for like 2 or 3 weeks, not even like 2 weeks, and every problem that could occur with this walk occurred. So I was like, you know what? I was like, obviously, either I don't know if I got a defective walk or if all of them are like this. So I went and exchanged it for a different walk. Not a problem. I knew I had to go to Target. I knew I had to go to Meyer. And I figured I would go to Meyer really quick before work so I could just like get it done. And I had a busy morning. I had to, run to the library, do a couple of things. And I started to drive to Meyer. Or I was about to drive to Meyer. I did check the Target items I needed, like the tea and the soap, to make sure they were cheaper at Target still. They were, so I was like, you know what? I just have to exchange the walk. So I walk into Meyer, all excited that I'm just going to exchange this walk, go, and be done. And they are having their dollar sale, where it's 7 for 7. It's if you buy 7 items or more, they're $1 each. And several of the items I needed were on this list. So I exchanged the walk because that's all I had time for. Drove to work, looked at the 7 for 7 sale, and discovered that all of the other items I've been waiting for to go on sale were on sale. So I went to Target after work, went to the library, checked the ad thoroughly to see what was in there so I didn't screw up again. And then figured out my savings and decided whether it was worth another trip up. So I saved over $20. So yes, I drove the 8 miles up and 8 miles back, 40 minutes of driving, extra time wasted, and probably still, it's just super frustrating. But I needed yogurt, and I had the yogurt was part of the 7 for 7, plus I had a 75 cents off 3 of them, so I got like 6 yogurts. I did clip my coupons. I was smart, so I got my free cheese. Meyer has a couple stores do it. Meyer does, Mariano's does. I think Jewel has started doing it, where you get a free item once a month if you shop there, so that you can it's to encourage you to shop there, like, and join their members program. So I did that. I got my avocados were on sale. They were part of the 7 for 7. So I got 6 avocados for $1. They're all hard, but that's okay. Avocados ripen off the tree anyway, so it'll give me time to eat them. I can kind of adjust how I ripen them. I know that Meyer has the small loaves of bread for $1. My kid really likes pizza bread and garlic bread, so I got that to make him this weekend. I also checked the other ads, so I know, and I walked through the aisle since I was there anyways. I walked through the aisle, so I found like the Classico on sale with a coupon was like $2, which is still more expensive than the generic sauce, and it's more than I like to pay. But I really like the style of jars they have for when I go camping, and I like their 4 cheese, so I got that. But I made sure to get all of the items that I would normally get at Meyer anyways. Saved that money and made it worth the trip that time. But if I had just looked at the ad this morning, I could have gone to Target in the afternoon before work. I could have skipped on the almond milk and gotten it at Meyer. It was actually a few cents cheaper at Meyer. I could have done all that, and then gone to Meijer in the evening, returned my stuff, gotten my groceries. I would have saved about 40 minutes, uh, about 3/4 of a gallon of gas. I mean, which it's not a ton of money. It's like, we'll say $2. Gas is like $3 a gallon near me. So we'll say like $2 ish. I would have had 16 miles less towards my next oil change. I mean, less wear and tear on the car. And more than anything, I would have had the time. And I don't know if it's just because I've been really busy and really distracted that I forgot, because I normally am so good about planning my trips. I live in a rural area. So if I'm going to one store, I look at all the stores within like 5 to 10 miles of that store and plan accordingly so that I make the best use of time, money, gas, resources. So learn from today's mistake, and I definitely will. And I'm so good about this. I can't believe I didn't check today. So today's tip for frugal living is make sure that before you head out and when you're planning your shopping, to plan your trips in the most organized fashion so that you are hitting all the stores you want to go to. You're not having to double back, and you're saving the time, money, miles, gas, all of that. Anyways, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So if you want to hear more tips, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.